Hello? 9 out of 10 times, I usually know what I want to take photos of. I give myself a theme and I spend about 2 to 3 days working on the theme. This week, however, I didn't get to take any pictures during the week. So when it was Labor Day on Monday, I decided to take a week's worth of photos in one day. I didn't have a goal, I simply wanted to go outside and take some fun pictures. I took some photos of this place when it was relatively empty last time. Compared to last time, a lot of people were here on this day, and that meant individuals doing their own things. People drawing, reading, working, or just simply hanging out with their friends. With that in my head, I wanted to capture individuals doing their own activities. Have you ever heard of this Japanese term called komorebi? It's a word for the scattered sunlight that comes through the trees. After hearing about this word, I wanted to capture some komorebis here. Instead, the trees ended up casting these very trypophobia-esque lights. I hate it, I'm not a huge fan, but I know, I can't even look at this. But I know in a way this can be done in a tasteful manner. I know some people can really utilize this for portraits or even for their photo of the food and drinks. For me, it's a big no. Something I wanted to do with this picture was to either go next to her or behind her and get a close-up picture of her hand in her notebook. That, I think, would have been a nice diptych to show what she's doing and what she's drawing. This is a really random idea I got, but because each photo showcases on shoes and coffee, I thought that could have been a fun Instagram account where you showcase pictures of what people are wearing, only their footwear, and what they're drinking. If you want to take that idea, please go ahead. Maybe it's because of the US Open, or maybe it's because I was just walking by it. I wanted to get some quick pictures of the tennis players. I didn't get to take a lot of pictures, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of go out of my own interest in my comfort zone and take pictures of something I'm not too familiar with, aka tennis. Well, it's something I don't know anything about, but could take pictures of. Tennis, skateboarding, I kind of did in Venice, drifting. Oh, I know. I've always wanted to go to a sporting event and take photos of the crowds. Because everyone's cheering, the energy is super high. But some people are happy, some people are angry. I think it'll be interesting to put myself in a foreign place like that and see what I can do. Does that mean I need to go to a Dodgers game? Quick note, I didn't mean to do this, but these are two different pictures. I have a question. What are your thoughts on light flares? Let's look at these two photos. Lens flare or not, you can still clearly see the subject here. But let's say the sun is right in front of you and you have the option to either hide the sun flare or to keep it. What would you do? Personally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of the flares. I prefer the left picture, but let's say the tree wasn't there. I think I would bend down or use my hand to kind of cover up my camera to make sure the flare isn't happening. But I know sometimes people add fake flares to their pictures, so I want to see what you guys think. Have you seen the movie Parasite? In the movie, director Bong Joon-ho plays around with lines and he sets the boundaries between characters. To give you a visual example of this line, here's some screenshots. Here, when I saw this group of girls hanging out together, right next to the shadow of a tree, I thought it would be fun to distance myself by putting myself on the other side of the line. In a way, because I am in the picture with them, I'm with them. But because of the line separating us, I'm not welcomed, we're different people. This is probably my favorite photo from this entire day. You know what I secretly hoped for? I wanted her to look at me. I didn't want to say, hi, excuse me, and make her look at me that way. I wanted her to genuinely look around, find me taking photos of her, and kind of have that expression on her face. When people notice you're taking photos of them, they don't genuinely look surprised. They're a little bothered. And that here, I think would have been a really interesting picture.